I'm excited to share a couple of little tips with you today. I don't know about the rest of you, but I have found recently that my best way of capturing everyday moments is by using my cell phone and the camera on there. I also love Instagram, and I pulled up here a picture that I took. The one on the left is the picture straight out of the camera as I took it. I always save both, but I also love how Instagram can have like the little filters that, especially for posting online, just kind of give it a nice little touch. So that's what I have here on the right, and I thought that the editing trick that I'm going to show you today, I would apply it to both photos, and you can decide for yourself which one you prefer. First thing I'm going to do is crop this first photo just a little closer, as it is like the way that Instagram cropped it there for me. Okay, and I'm going to pull it up, just zoom in just a little more. Okay, so for scrapbooking, I think I prefer the raw photo, the first photo that came out without the filter. But we'll apply this feature, the high pass feature, today to both, and you can decide for yourself what you like. So the first thing we're going to do, let's start with the one on the left. We're going to come over here and change it to a layer from background. And then we're going to duplicate the layer. It's always best to start to duplicate before you make any changes. It just helps to keep that original, and then it's also nice to go back and compare how things turned out afterwards. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do with this is, it is a little dark because it was taken inside. So I'm just going to quickly duplicate again, and I'm going to add, I'm going to just make a couple of changes with my levels here. I'm going to add a little bit more light. There. Okay. And actually, I didn't need to duplicate that one again, so I'm going to merge that down. And now I'm going to duplicate for the next technique that I'm going to use. So this technique is just to sharpen the photo a little bit. I love using the high pass feature. I also use it on all of my layouts before I post them in the gallery. It just helps to sharpen them and give them a little more pop. So you can use the same technique once your layout is completed. So you go up to Filter and down to Other, High Pass. And remember, over here in our layer palette, this is the very top one. We have our original here, our next layer that we're working with, and then this one. Now I'm going to show you two ways. Sometimes by default it will come up and you can still see color through it. Okay, this is not the ideal way, and I'm going to show you why. When you do this, I'm going to click OK, and then on this I'm going to click Overlay. It just makes it a little too sharp, and to truly get that, I'm going to show you the correct way. So I duplicated our layer underneath that, and I'm going to move it on top of. So if I click out the eye, down here is it. I've got the layer, the high pass layer here, and the original one. And I'm just going to quickly unclick those eyes so I don't confuse myself, and re-click this. And this is our photo after I added just a little bit of light to it. I'm going to duplicate it again, go back up, Other, High Pass. This time I'm going to move the slider all the way down to just like 1 or 2. You want to be able to still see the outline of your photo, but no colors really showing through. And then click OK. And Overlay. You can also try soft light depending on the photo. For this one, I think I prefer the soft light look. So I'm going to quickly merge these. And this layer under here, these were the two that had more of the filter applied. And then our original. So now there we are with the one with just a little tiny bit applied and the soft light. there it is using the overlay and more of the filter. It is sharper, but it's a little too sharp, I think. And then there's our original photo. So I'm much more pleased with how that one turned out. Now let's pull over this photo. This is the filter added from Instagram. And let's just quickly, I'm just going to add I'm going to duplicate the layer, and I'm going to duplicate it one more time. Now to this very top layer, I'm going to add filter, other, high pass. And okay, because it's down at the 1.9, so we can see the outline, but we don't really see any of the color. Okay. And then add overlay. Merge those together. And there's our edited with the high pass added, or the way that Instagram gave it. So side by side, you can see them work with whichever one you prefer. I think I just like how it sharpens it a little bit more without making it too sharp, and just kind of pulls out some of those colors. Personally, if I were going to now scrap with either of these two layouts, I think I would scrap with the one on the left without the filter that's been added. Okay, so go ahead and give this a try and create a layout using the photos, and I'll try it on your layouts too, and let me know what you thought of it and what you thought the difference was on your layout. Thanks.